Christopher, you can't be late for meetings like this.
That's just your opinion. As long as I achieve accomplishments, it doesn't matter if I'm late. So I'd like to refrain from saying things about my work style.
Trouble Busters!
My name is Tom. At 35, I'm your average office guy who thinks fake debates are the perfect brain gym. I believe it's the manpower.
And what makes you say that?
I'm greedy, but I still say so, which makes it right.
I don't agree to this at all.
Ugh.
Hello, Christopher. I mean, it's okay. This is just a fake debate.
If you like, I can teach you what a debate is.
No, but there's something else I'd like you to tell me.
Sure thing. I graduated from a renowned university, so I can answer any question.
That's great. In that case, why? Why is it that you showed up at work during your lunch break when you haven't reached out about that you'd be late?
Speaking from the conclusion, it's because I'm talented, and there's no reason for me to be aligned with other people's schedules.
But haven't you been aware that we had a meeting first thing in the morning?
I'm still new, so I haven't been assigned any task. Was I supposed to be at the meeting?
Yes, you were.
That's just your opinion.
What?
It's not that important to come to work on time.
Huh?
As long as I achieve accomplishments, it doesn't matter if I'm late.
As long as you achieve accomplishments, but you're still on probation. What exactly have you accomplished?
I graduated from a university, and I got this job, and that's already a huge accomplishment that deserves to be excused from tardiness.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand what you're saying at all.
Such a pain in the butt. Look, the fact that I graduated from a renowned university proves that I've studied so much when I was a student, and that with effort, I've chosen to work at your company after graduating, and that's why I'm here. What else could you ever call an accomplishment?
What I'm asking you to tell me is what exactly you have accomplished after you started working here.
Ha! You're trying to show yourself off.
What the heck is wrong with this guy?
Don't worry. Whatever a talented man does will be considered business.
He's so annoying.
Definitely the most annoying guy that I've ever met. It's showtime!
Christopher acted cocky as he walked away. But if I were to talk about his performance...
What the heck? Hey, Christopher, this is bad. What's the matter? Why are you panicking?
The invoice you made is all messed up.
Huh? Are you sure?
The invoice month is for last month.
Oh, I see. I don't get constrained by time, so I had no idea.
You can't work in a society without being constrained by time. Oh my goodness. This must be why you can't stop coming to work late.
Well, I come to work late because irreplaceable personnel are allowed to come to work late. If I were a famous actor in another country, you'd probably want to work for me, even if I were to be late by 10 minutes or an hour.
Your examples are way too extreme.
You're not a famous actor or a rock star. People who are always on time are those who have extra time in their hands. And there isn't any benefit for working with people like that.
Let's stop talking about those fantasies. Anyway, I need you to make the invoice with the correct dates. This would cause so much trouble for our clients. Do you understand?
Is there any data that proves that wrong invoices would cause trouble to client companies?
You should know that without being presented any data.
That's just your opinion.
Also, you can't manipulate the template that your client gives you either. This is seemingly a small thing, but it can cause a huge hassle to our clients.
How do you know how our clients feel? Can you read people's minds?
Without using any superpowers, all you need is a bit of consideration for the opponent, and you would already know this.
I'd rather be treated with consideration than treat others with consideration. I don't understand any of what you said, and I don't plan on accepting it. So please keep that in mind.
Don't tell me what to keep in mind.
Anyway, you and I have differences in what we value, so I'd like you to refrain from saying things about my work style.
No, you can't even make an invoice for our clients decently.
What is this? Is it so hard to comprehend what I'm saying?
I comprehend it, and that's why I'm reprimanding you.
You have the worker's mentality. That's why all you do it to do what others can do. And that's the only method you have to keep your place at work. Who do you think you are to say that? Anyway, make sure you fix this invoice. Why do I have to waste my precious time because of your poor management? Whose mistake is it?
It's your mistake.
Fine, you can leave 5 minutes before your scheduled off time.
Such a pain in the butt.
I can't possibly finish this job at 4:55. So even if I were to do it now, it'll be done halfway. I don't even have enough time to identify what went well and what went wrong. So it's not worth the time. If you were someone smart, you wouldn't be ordering me to do such a thing. I would never do it. In that case, what would you do? I'd regret my poor management skills and take the burden on myself. If you're still going to insist that I need to fix that invoice, I'm going to work until 4:55 p.m. sharp without going overtime by a single second. If you break this rule, you'd better pay me compensation for the damage you caused. Why would I do that?
Jeez.
Can't do it? If you can, then you should be able to sign it away, even if you were to owe me millions. Okay, that's enough. I'll fix the mistake on my end. I win this argument. Win this argument? The heck with the Swiss cheese theory, full of holes and not holding up under scrutiny. I decided to talk to my supervisor as I felt the he's out of my hands.
Well, he is an immediate asset who graduated from a renowned university. You should look the other way if it's anything petty.
But he's going completely out of control.
Okay. In that case, I'll be responsible for taking care of him.
I see. So you're telling me to let Christopher do whatever he wants under your responsibility, Mr. Nelson.
That's right. He got a perfect score on the entrance exam for this job. He's smart, and I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
What a dozy. Slow-brained boss who gets starstruck by university names and fancy titles. Did he just say that he knows what he's doing? Yes, I have a strong conqueror's haki, and I'm talented at being a sales rep. I won't let you take any loss. Correction, if you don't listen to my presentation, you'll be missing out on life. You fool! You already have no idea what you've done at this point. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble busters! Oh, I missed out on life by wasting time listening to you. Please leave. You're soring my eyes. Can't you just be straightforward to tell me that I'm being your eyesore? I heard that you've been intimidating my secretary. And those type of people are either geniuses or trouble. Well, I'm pretty sure at this point that you're the latter. Anyway, did you say that you'd like us to be involved in a joint development project to create Amora Zeta, an enhanced version of the rejuvenating Amora fruit, engineered for longevity? Exactly. I'm sorry, but once again, you don't have too much knowledge about Amora fruit, do you? Amora, often referred to you as the fruit of rejuvenation, has been cherished for over 3,500 years. While it may not be very familiar in our country, it is rich in vitamin C, polyphenols, and pectin. Well then, what positive effects do vitamin C, polyphenols, and pectin bring to human bodies? What? As a sales rep of a company that handles this fruit, isn't it a standard for you to know the effects of those nutrients that can be found in that fruit? Effects, right? For example, if a doctor tells you that they're prescribing you a medicine that contains acetaminophen and ibuprofen, and I'm sorry, but what effects do those chemicals have? Is that what a patient would ask? And if the doctor responds by saying,
Effects. Right.
wouldn't you feel extremely uneasy to take that medication? That's just your opinion. Bam! Yes, of course it is. Huh? I mean, you're here to ask our company to pay, right? This puts me in a sponsor's position, so I'm entitled to give you my opinion. What? Why isn't this guy intimidated? I thought telling someone that they're just stating their opinion was a universal word that would work for anyone. You don't even know the nutrients that the fruit consists of. And what exactly were you trying to appeal about that fruit to begin with? Is that something so important? Isn't the result all that matters? Not precisely. What matters the most is whether the person who generates the result is trustworthy or not. Do you have any data to support what you're saying? Is that how you approach this topic? Jeez. Alright, he doesn't know what to say. I don't want you saying those things when you don't have any data that can prove what you're saying. You're being completely ridiculous right now. What? You're asking your opponent to provide data when you don't provide one on your end. I asked you to provide the nutrition data for Amora fruit, but you weren't able to. But that's something that I can prove through result. Please, only answer the question I asked. You weren't able to, were you? I didn't provide it because it's better to experience it rather than... And who's going to pay for that? That would be you. Right, it would be me. So I'm asking you to provide data that's worth paying for. It's not like I have a magical pot that spits out money, you know. Whether it be a penny, a $10 bill, or a $100 bill, they're all my hard-earned money, and it's nothing I can spend without thinking about it much. Please don't underestimate what it takes to make money. So now let's get back to the subject. What you're doing is completely a double standard, and do you realize that you should be ashamed of yourself? Double standard? Yes, I can say that you have a double standard that you should be ashamed of. Whenever your opponent has an opinion, you demand data, while you don't base your presentation on data. You don't even have a product proposal with you. Do you realize that your logic is corrupt? Ugh. Oh well, let me just finish you off. How would the consumers enjoy the Amora fruit? Well, since it's a fruit, you would peel it to enjoy it. But Amora fruit is extremely sour and bitter when it's raw, and that's why it's not very familiar to many people. Are you going to sell it the way it is? Huh? I don't think it's going to sell, but I guess that's just my opinion. Ugh. Rather than consuming Amora as an edible fruit, I believe it would be better off using its extracts to create hair and skin products. In that case, let's do that. Jeez, I guess you've been positive about this all along. Let's not do that. Positive about this? No, I'm trying to crush you into pieces. What the heck is wrong with this guy? I can't win this argument. He talks like me, but he's a completely different monster. He's powerful. He's quick. And the weight of his words is completely different. I'm sorry to see that you already look completely defeated, but I'm not done yet. Oh no. Lately, there's seems to be a lot of people like you. Self-proclaimed, clever commentators who love to debunk everything, and honestly, it's becoming quite a problem. Why can't I just win this argument? It's been 5 years since I started admiring and imitating the person online who slices through arguments with razor-sharp logic. I've mastered every one of their techniques. So why am I the one getting completely overwhelmed now? That's just your opinion. Is there any data? You can imitate all you want, but have you been checking the context? Do you realize when the right time to use those phrases would be? Also, do you understand the backbone of the person you're imitating? You're only imitating the words without truly understanding any of that. And that's why this is happening. The type of people I despise the most in the world is the type of person who's just like me. Ugh, I ended up picking up a fight with someone I shouldn't have. Now, I'm going to crush you into pieces. Tom, please help. Gosh, I hate Christopher so badly.
I wonder if all the younger kids are like that nowadays.
I guess there's always at least one kid who thinks they're so smart like that.
Hey, Mr. Cobweb, can't you do anything using the power of law? Can we put him on a death sentence?
You're being ridiculous. If there's such a law, this country will be full of prisoners.
Yikes. Speaking of him... Hello? Tom, I need you to help me! The Argument King is trying to destroy me right now! Huh? I thought you didn't want me saying anything about your work. I give you permission. No, it's not something that you or I can decide. Why don't you call our supervisor then? What? Aren't you going to call him for me? That would be considered saying things about how you work, so I can't. I'm sorry. Oh, you're such a pain in the butt. You're so inconsiderate, and I'm displeased. What? He's terrible. Oh, now what? That was quick. Do you get it now? You need to learn how to work before you start working. Yes. Oh, I'm glad. I can finally go home. Does that briefcase belong to you, Christopher? Yes, it's his. I wonder if there's a proposal in your briefcase. May I take a look at it? Oh, give me a break! Please don't look at that proposal that I made. He's really defeated. But you're a sales rep, and you make proposals to present to others. Now please, let me see. No! I know what you're going to say about it! Oh, I want to see it so badly. He looks like he's having fun. Mr. Steven just got lucky that he's not a villain, but he has a terrible personality. I'll be back after I fix myself. I'll never show my face again. Oh, don't be like that. You and I are like two different faces of the same coin. No, not at all. I don't deserve that. I know that you're saying those things just because you want to continue bullying me. Really? Really? You've been trying to attack the softest parts of my heart. You're trying to crush me into pieces. That's just your opinion, right? Oh, no! Did you say I was going to crush you? What are you talking about? Mr. Steven, I think that's enough. You mentioned that the Amora fruit is for longevity, but wait, don't tell me that you're going to provide even more feedback. If you make such an exaggerated statements, you may end up violating the law. Claims like a soap that removes spots and wrinkles just by washing your face are considered false or exaggerated advertising and are prohibited under the Act Against Unjustifiable Premiums and Misleading Representations. Oh, God, please stop! When a product or service is presented in a way that misleads consumers into believing it is significantly better than it actually is, particularly in comparison to other products, such representations are deemed misleading superiority claims. If there is suspicion of such misleading advertising, the Consumer Affairs Agency may require the business to provide evidence or documentation that reasonably supports the claims made in their advertisements. No, I don't want to hear any of this! Although Mr. Steven might sound harsh, he's telling you the truth, so you better pay attention. If such documentation cannot be provided, or if the submitted materials are deemed insufficient to reasonably substantiate the claims, the advertisement will be considered misleading. This is known as the no proof, no claim rule, a part of the regulation of unsubstantiated advertising. The moment a consumer reports your proposal claim to the Consumer Affairs Agency, you're at risk. So the question is, do you have solid, credible evidence that can convince the Consumer Affairs Agency that your claim is justified? No, I don't. You don't. And yet, you chose to write all these false statements. I thought it would attract attention. And couldn't you tell that's exactly the reason why you shouldn't have done that? Why is it that you didn't do any research about this? It sounded as if you told your senior colleague not to say anything about your work style. But is there something you'd like to say to yourself after accomplishing absolutely nothing? Also, in the past, is there still more? How is it that you keep coming up with those words? Also, in the past, you've been acting very cocky. But is there anything you'd like to say to yourself from the past? I'd like to tell myself not to be influenced by someone famous when I haven't accomplished anything yet. Okay then, if a violation of the Act Against Unjustifiable Premiums and Misleading Representations is confirmed, the business may be subject to a correct action order. This order includes measures such as seizing the illegal conduct and taking necessary steps to prevent it from reoccurring. In addition, a surcharge payment order or a fine may be imposed. How do I stop you from providing feedback? You come up with a product, and yet you'd end up being prohibited from selling it in the market while you'd take the financial burden of recalling those products in addition to paying a fine. I'm sorry for everything. Please stop! What exactly do you think other people earn money for? Oh, you want to continue this argument? And that must be why you decided to show me your personal proposals. Thank you very much. No! Just drop it! Let me take a look. No! After receiving as much feedback as there were proposal drafts, Christopher handed in his resignation the very next day. Apparently, he's had enough of sales for good. Nelson, the department head who had recommended him, got a serious scolding and now keeps a low profile at work. As for me, I ultimately ended up being the account manager for Steven's orders, and I've been somehow managing to overcome the struggles that I face as I work with him. You just need to fix a few numbers, but this looks great. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. He may be a tricky person, but he would acknowledge hard work. He's willing to spend on something that he recognizes to be worth spending on. So I'd say he might be easy to work with as long as you get to know him. However, Tom, the next proposal isn't very good.
What? Let's begin now. He's going to begin now. Even if you imitate someone who's cool, it doesn't make you a cool person. Trouble? Trouble Busters! Did I do that correctly? Yes.
I'll pay for a rust bucket like this. Now we're settled, right?
This car costs 200 grand, you know, buddy.
Huh?
And I'll also demand you alimony for my divorce as my wife.
What?
My name is Alan. It's been 2 years since I got married. My wife, Marion, and I were married after about a year of dating. Things were going well at first, but Marion's behavior has been suspicious for a while now.
I'm going out to dinner with some friends today, so I think you should eat out too, honey.
Got it. By the way, where are you going? Shall I take you and pick you up? Marion? After that, there was absolutely no reply from Marion. She didn't read my texts. I tried calling, but I just couldn't connect to her.
I'm back.
What were you doing until now, Marion?
You scared me, Alan. What about work?
I took a day off from work. Not because I was worried about not being able to contact you, Marion.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. My battery died early last night.
I guess that's fair. But why are you coming home the next morning?
It's been a while since I saw these particular friends, and things got pretty chaotic. I missed the last train, so I had to stay the night.
If that's true, you should try harder to contact me no matter what.
I'm sorry, honey.
At that time, I believed what Marion has said. But from that day onward, she started going out at night more and more often. And the number of times she came home in the morning increased accordingly. I thought it was strange, so I hired a detective to investigate her behavior, and I discovered that she was guilty of treason. Marion, I have to talk to you.
What's up? What? This is...
Could you explain this?
This is...
You were having an affair, weren't you?
No.
Answer me honestly.
Uh,
What's wrong? Guilt got your tongue?
and what's wrong with that?
Huh?
You seem angry enough, but lest we forget, it's your fault why I'm having an affair.
What? Then why is that? I'm not having an affair.
You said something when we got married, didn't you? That you would make me happy.
I've been working hard for that purpose.
And I'm not freaking happy at all.
Huh?
Not making enough money, you don't look particularly handsome. I'm seriously disappointed.
How? Then why did you marry me?
I thought you would change for my sake, but I was completely wrong in my expectations of you.
What the?
As long as you can meet my expectations, you've no authority in complaining about what I do at night.
I was genuinely shell-shocked by her unexpected answer. What's more, from that day onward, she began to openly flirt with her sweetheart and went out at night, only to come home very late or stay the night. Then one day...
I'm going on a trip starting tomorrow, and I'll be back in 3 days.
A frickin' trip? How far do you gotta go until you feel satisfied?
Can't be helped, right? My friend wants to go, so...
When you aren't really friends, are you?
What's with that attitude? If you want to interfere in my affairs, do it after you do make some decent money.
Oh, really?
Oh, you frickin' annoying bastard. Whatever. I'm up early tomorrow, so I'm going to bed now.
Naturally, I think it's a trip with her little sweetheart. I've reached the limit of my patience. I took the day off the day Marion was to come home and waited inside. Whenever she went on a trip like this, she always had someone drop her off in front of her house, so I assumed the same thing would occur that day as well. I had decided to attack at that instant.
That was so fun, Mark, darling.
It really was, babe. Where shall we go next time?
Next time I want to go to an amusement park.
An amusement park? Wouldn't it be dangerous to walk around openly?
It's all right, after all, Alan doesn't know.
True. Surely he wouldn't notice.
I knew you would drive her back home after all. Time to attack. Hey, Marion.
Look out!
What?
Well, nice frickin' job, Bruno.
What the hell, buddy? Let's not get carried away, eh?
Excuse me.
I'll pay for a rust bucket like this. Now we're settled, right?
Hold it right there.
Eh? Why are you so angry? A car like this is worth $200-300, right?
There ain't no way. This is nothing like the kind of car you could fix.
Oh, ripping me off now, eh?
Reason doesn't work on you, I see.
No matter what you do or say, I will only compensate it for $300.
You're way out of your gird. Tell me your insurance company so I can tell them about the damage and car repairs necessary.
I don't have insurance, you see.
Huh? Those were impossible words. I mean, sure, it's true that insurance is voluntary, but it's hard to imagine driving a car without any insurance at all. Then I thought of something. I'm sure I could get this young traitor to blow off some steam. Well, if you don't have insurance, you ought to pay for it.
And I just said I'd pay right now, didn't I? 200, 300, something like that, I guess.
If you can only for something ridiculous like that, I will appeal to the appropriate authorities. Your company and your family will also know about this.
What? So, how much is it?
If it was destroyed to this extent, I'd have to get enough money to buy a car just like this one.
And I'm frickin' asking you, how much? I don't think it would cost more than $1,000 to buy a wreck like this.
This car costs 200 grand, you know, buddy.
Huh? There ain't no way.
This car is old, but it's very popular. That's why it's considered premium.
But that shouldn't mean it's worth 200,000.
For the car itself, no. However, I like cars. So if you add up the interior, accessories, and other stuff I spent money on, I think it will cost no less than 200 grand.
No frickin' shot.
If you don't believe me, look it up online, buddy. It's also written in the car inspection records what had been done with the car. Per my suggestion, Mark took out the car inspection records from what remained of my car and did some research. The price of this car in and of itself, the types of accessories, everything really. And the more he looked into it, the more he realized that what I was saying was true, and his face gradually turned deadly pale. Well, understand everything now?
No, please, wait a minute. That can't be.
Are you paying for it or aren't you?
I can't afford to pay that much.
Then let's fight in court. I'll also demand you for alimony for my divorce with my wife.
What?
What do you mean by divorce?
But of course we're divorcing, since you cheated on me.
I don't have the money to pay alimony. Do something about that, Mark.
The alimony has nothing to do with me. It's a marital problem, ain't it?
As I said earlier, if we do go to court, your case will definitely become public, see?
That shouldn't matter.
So, what's the verdict? To pay or not to pay? That is the question.
No.
Oh yeah, I'll also ask for alimony.
What?
I mean, duh. Since you were frickin' messing with another person's wife, you must have been prepared for that.
I thought Marion had already divorced you.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Let's go to court and decide on that as well.
Court is...
You brought this on us all. There's no way you could steal my wife and destroy my car and not take any responsibility.
Shit.
While he didn't think it would be a big deal at first, once Mark realized that what I was saying was true, he quickly lost his initial sprightliness. In the end, the talk about alimony bubbled up, and just when I thought the battle had been won once and for all, Mark's attitude suddenly changed.
Oh? If I pay off the price of the car properly and pay the alimony, I guess this will all remain between us.
If you really are willing to pay properly, sure.
Okay, I understand. I'll pay up properly.
But no one can trust simple verbal promises.
So what should I do instead?
Well then, first of all, I used the recording function on Mark's mobile phone to save what I told him to say, and had him send the data to me in DMs. This was to ensure that no matter how you interpreted it, you could witness Mark making a promise to me. And by the way, the contents of the settlement included paying $200,000 for car repairs, and an additional $30,000 as alimony for his affair with Marion.
Happy now?
Well, as long as you pay me properly, sure.
Then I guess we've reached an agreement.
However, I will prepare a written agreement in the form of a notarized official document at a later date, so you sign that as well.
Understood. Well then.
Sure. Honestly, since it wasn't a cheap price, I thought I'd get a huge deal of opposition. But on the contrary, it was decided quite easily. Then, all of a sudden...
Now then!
Huh?
Because this is a promise, see? Don't tell a soul now that we've settled the matter. If you snitch, I won't pay you a penny of this money.
And if you don't pay, I'll make it public immediately.
Yes, but instead of me not paying, what if things made it so that I wouldn't have to pay?
Huh? What are you saying?
I have a secret weapon, you see.
A secret weapon?
You won't be able to claim the debt I owe you, even if you wanted to.
What are you saying? Are you suddenly gonna break the agreement?
Nope.
Then what is it?
To put it simply, the law will protect me, see?
Huh?
I thought of something really good, see?
For the last time...
This time, I will shoulder the debt of $230,000, right? And once that becomes an officially recognized debt...
Spit it out!
I think I should file for personal bankruptcy.
Huh?
Once I do that, my debt will disappear, and despite being debt-free, you have to keep your end of our little bargain. Can't even make a sound now, can you?
Do you seriously mean that?
Of course I am. I'm a genius for thinking of that in an instant.
Ever heard of the expression exemption from liability?
What the frick is that?
In layman's terms, this means that the debt will be eliminated, but there are cases where such disclaimers are denied.
I don't know what that means.
People often misunderstand this, but filing for personal bankruptcy doesn't necessarily mean you'll be debt-free.
Huh?
There are cases where even after someone declares self-bankruptcy, only the debt remains.
There ain't no way.
You don't know anything, do you?
Who would call that self-bankruptcy?
Picture this. For example, if I decided to borrow money from others and filed for bankruptcy every single time I needed to repay them, it would only be hugely beneficial for me.
That's not...
The law is designed not to protect such unreasonable people, buddy.
But wait a minute. It's not like I'm actually borrowing money from anyone else, so that doesn't apply to me.
This is not the only requirement for non-exemption.
Huh?
There are cases where compensation for certain damages to property becomes a non-dischargeable debt.
Which means...
In other words, when it comes to paying compensation and damages, there is a possibility that your debt will not be wiped out even if you file for bankruptcy.
Well,
It's certainly not all of them, but
then I could be exempted, right?
the requirements for non-exempted property includes...
What requirements?
There are many cases in which liability for damages for actions committed with malicious intent will not be granted.
Huh? That means...
This time, you slammed into my car with complete malice, didn't you?
No, I made a mistake.
But common sense suggests that if you drive up to the house of a person whom you're having an affair with and start making out in the car, you're already picking a fight with the victim, eh?
No, that's because I thought you weren't there.
That is your own stupid excuse. I don't care.
It's true.
Isn't it just a matter of not making out in front of the house in the first place?
Well, sure.
The bigger premise is that you shouldn't have had an affair with Marion at all, right? Of course, it's up to the judge to decide that. But I'll talk about the situation in detail.
No.
So, go on. Feel free to file for bankruptcy. I don't mind at all.
But there's no damn point in doing it if I go bankrupt and my debts remain overwhelming, right?
Well, I guess so.
Will that free me of my debts?
I don't frickin' know. Only one way to find out.
I can't do an all or nothing like that.
Well, you just go on and wipe your own ass however you want then. It was your fault that you had your affair with Marion in the first place.
Seriously, it's all different. This bitch here lied to me about everything.
What?
Lied?
She said she'd break up with her husband.
I see.
I didn't want to go on this trip either, but that woman forced me to.
Now wait a damn minute.
The hell do you want?
You planned this damn trip. Don't blame me for everything now.
That's not true. You said, I want to go on a trip. I'll pay for it all. Didn't you?
What the? Alan, this guy's the freaking worst. Squeeze as much out of him as you can.
Huh?
I was fooled by this guy all the damn time, too. Let's defeat the monster together.
Are you okay, Marion?
About what?
About defeating him.
But of course, a prick like this won't understand until he sees the pain of the consequences. I'll cooperate, too.
You will cooperate.
What's wrong?
It seems like you're making a huge mistake, too.
What?
You are also a very worthy perpetrator, so I will definitely demand you alimony, too.
I thought I told you I can't pay alimony. We're married, right?
No, we're getting a divorce.
Don't decide on your own. Are you saying you'll abandon me? How cruel.
Bruh, you're freaking cheating on me. It's only natural that we get a divorce.
For the last time, he deceived me.
You were deceived. From my perspective, you sure seemed enthusiastic about cheating on me.
What are you talking about? That can't be true.
When I caught you and showed you the evidence of your affair, you said that it was my fault.
That was...
I make the same amount of money since then, and my physical appearance hasn't changed at all either, darling.
Those words were just tit for tat.
Tit for tat? For real? So you mean to say you said those in the heat of the moment?
That's right. All I've ever loved is you, Alan.
Then why did you cheat?
No.
As a matter of fact, the fight that time started when I questioned you about your affair, remember? That means you were already having an affair at that point.
No.
Isn't it weird that I'm the one you still love?
Because I changed my mind.
Huh.
Although I admit I did have an affair. Through all of my years of dating men, I realized that you were the best, or none.
I see.
That's That's why I will always cherish you as my husband from now on, okay?
Nah, I'll pass.
Huh?
You make it sound damn plausible, but in the end, you're only saying that you cheated on me.
Oh?
I'm simply saying that I cannot live a married life with such a cheating adulteress.
And I say I will not do it again.
The problem is not that you won't do it anymore, but that you did it once.
Huh?
I guess everyone gets a second chance after a single mistake, but in your case, it's not one mistake or two, is it? And add the way you treated me when I first found out about the affair to the pile. Everything combined now is just too much.
Listen,
I weighed my options and decided that divorcing you was my best option.
then what should I do?
That's why I frickin' asked you if you're okay with defeating this stupid bastard here.
That's
Since you're divorcing me, you can end up with this man, you know.
Mark.
However,
Huh?
I will ask for car repair costs and compensation for the adultery, if it's the last damn thing I do. Of course, to you too, Marion.
No, please.
So even if you get married, you'll probably end up living a life full of death.
Don't you think that's far enough, though?
You took it too far, pricks.
Huh?
Got some nerve there making fun of me all this time.
No, we never did make fun of you.
Too late. Both you and this cheating slime bag will be held accountable.
Well, I'm sorry. It was totally my fault, but I can't afford to pay such a high amount.
That's odd. You negotiated an agreement with great enthusiasm not 10 minutes ago.
That was...
Did you simply settle the agreement because you thought you could go bankrupt and your debt would simply vanish?
Yes.
I guess you didn't want to pay after all, huh? In that case, I'll go ahead and explain it to your workplace and your parents and get them to pay.
No, please, anything but that.
Shut the frick up!
Uh,
How much do you think I suffered because of you, eh?
I'm sorry.
If you want to pay the amount in installments, I'll keep quiet about it. But if you're late even once, I'll tell your workplace right away. Tread carefully, bucko.
Yes, sir.
And Marion,
Yes, sir?
so should you. Lately, you've been getting carried away and playing around a lot, eh?
That's...
What was all that? Really? What were you doing?
I was with friends.
Friends? You really gonna lie? Now of all times?
No, seriously.
I'm using multiple detectives to investigate you.
What?
You really did an awesome job.
No, please. Something came over me, I don't know what.
The number of people or the number of times says otherwise, you succubus.
You...
Since I'm still married to you, if only you apologize sincerely, I would think a little about starting over.
What? I'm so sorry. Oh, Alan, it was all my fault.
No, it's already too late.
I'm truly, truly sorry.
Yes, you frickin' are.
I'm reflecting on it, so listen to my request.
Okay, I'm listening.
Really?
Sure. As you wish, I shall divorce you, Marion McDonald.
No, that wasn't...
After all, it would be more painful for you to live with someone you ended up marrying out of pitiful necessity, right?
That's not true.
Even if you don't deem it painful, I sure will.
What?
The thought of living with such an unfaithful woman is too painful to even begin to imagine.
You needn't say so much.
Just how much pain do you think I suffered from this whole time?
Oh,
You don't seem to be remorseful from the bottom of your heart after all, huh?
I am.
Yeah, we're divorcing, Marion.
No, please.
You will be contacted by a lawyer later, so please respond to them appropriately, yeah?
No, please.
No. It's impossible. If you don't agree, I'll tell your parents everything.
No.
And you, Casanova.
Yes, sir.
The contents of the agreement were all recorded and sent to me in DMs, but just to be safe, I will have you sign a physical document. I will have it in the form of a notarized official document, and a lawyer will contact you later on. I expect you to respond properly too.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's that. After this, I don't care whether the two of you get together or not. Just do your best, yeah? Sayonara, suckers.
Alan, wait. Please listen.
After that, I officially divorced Marion. Against Mark, I filed a compensation claim, but he complained tearfully that he couldn't pay. I followed through in the process as promised, and had his salary withheld from his workplace. The two snakes apparently got married after that, but they were unable to make ends meet as they were neck-deep in debt, and they fought constantly, so they divorced soon thereafter. After that, I was able to buy a new car and have a fulfilling private life. I found a wonderful new girlfriend, and I'm starting to move towards remarrying. Troublebusters!
Hello? Oh, Helen dear. This is Riley, and there's already a guest in the room you booked. Single moms don't frickin' use luxury hotels. The room I reserved is for a meeting between your husband and a main shareholder. What? Miss Helen, are you going to stay at the Trouble Teaser Hotel? My name is Helen, and I'm a 31-year-old housewife. Shh. But it's the Trouble Teaser Hotel. It's so popular that only a lucky few from a lottery seem to be able to stay there. That's amazing. I'm so jealous. No, actually, see... What are you so excited about when I'm not there, hey? Miss Riley Bergs. Sorry, ladies, I have to go pick up my son Trevor, so if you'll excuse me. There's something wrong with Miss Helen. So actually... Huh? Miss Helen, eh? Hello? What the? So good. Helen dear, this is Riley, and there's already a guest in the room you booked. Excuse me? Single moms don't frickin' use luxury hotels. Expensive wine, shark fin soup, aqua pazza, oyakodon with ayam samani, chicken and eggs, and even chateaubriand. She really went above and beyond to get a room like this. Huh? Don't tell me, Miss Bergs, are you actually at the Trouble Teaser Hotel? That's right, I took the lead and entered the room, calling myself Helen Thompson, you see. No way! No way! This is the first time I've heard of someone stealing someone else's hotel reservation. Yeah, one of the 7 wonders of the world. Don't tell me you heard from Mrs. McDonald & Co. Yeah, this? Yep. Apparently everyone was saying something like, the Trouble Teaser Hotel, with all its extravagance, doesn't suit a low-life single mother like Helen. Something like, seems she really wanted you to know, Mrs. Bergs. Even though Helen had made this reservation, she said it would be a good idea to let you go instead, Mrs. Bergs. That's what they were saying, you know. That's not true. No matter how much everyone does your bidding, even if they were chasing $10,000 hooked to a fishing pole, I think they'd know what's okay and what's not okay to do. Wait, is it that bad that I stay in the hotel instead of you? Because you went and I'll pay you the money. Unlike you, who has a difficult life, and I live like a celebrity. I just wanted to stay at a world-renowned luxury hotel. I'll give your money back in the form of Thanksgiving for getting me a free room here. No. That's not the problem. A hotel that costs $3,000 per night is probably not worth it for you. That kind of money should be spent on your son, Trevor. I'm telling you, it's not what I think it is, Helen. Excuse me? Who were you going to stay here with? I wasn't gonna stay. Huh? Then what was your reservation for? Oh, is it because of your gratitude to me? That's also not correct. The room I reserved is for a meeting between your husband and a main shareholder. What? What do you mean? I don't understand. I explained how I had come to make the hotel reservation. I was asked to book this hotel by Riley's husband, Nicholas, and when I told her... What? How very confusing. You really are so damn frickin' useless. I had no idea you'd pretend to be me and enter the hotel. Seth, get ready right away.
Take a shower yourself first.
That's not what I'm talking about. We're leaving this place.
Huh? Why? Weren't we going to stay the night here?
So actually...
What? Hey now, that's not what I signed up for.
It can't be helped. Enough complaining. Remember that you were gonna frickin' stay here for free. Off we go. Hurry, Seth.
The hell, Riley? You ruined everything.
Why is my husband already in the lobby?
Oh, what are we gonna do? We can't run away in this.
It's me, Helen Thompson. Can you please open up? How did you get... My husband, he was in the lobby, right? Yes, probably waiting for the shareholder. I think they're going to come here as soon as they meet, you understand? You crash your husband's business negotiation. You have a rather serious affair. The malice digs deep, it seems, Mrs. Bergs. What'll happen if the malice runs deep? No, you already know, right? You'll get divorced. Divorce? Yes, if it were me, I would do it without hesitation. Wait a minute, if I get divorced, I'm going to lose the glamorous life I've had. Can't be helped, ma'am, since adultery is so sinful. And this case doesn't stop there. Enough! I don't have time to chit-chat with you right now. Seth, you better hide under the bed for now.
Got it. Do it well, eh?
No, it'd be better if you just told him everything honestly and apologized. Honesty is for the weak and the dumb. I'm everything but weak and dumb. People who aren't dumb usually don't steal reservations. It's actually illegal, I think. I don't have time to talk nonsense with you right now. More to the point, why are you even here? Came here to tell your husband everything, honestly. Enough protection. I will definitely overcome this crisis. Just you wait. For now, I have to do something about this mess. Miss Helen, eat what's left, okay? You're gonna try and make me an accessory to your crime. Oh, hell no. Then cooperate with me. No. You're so useless. Why the hell did you come here for? To advise you to just give in to justice. Beyond useless. The dirty dishes after I ate everything. The oyakodon will be delivered. The shark fin soup. Delivery is not possible. How about you shut up? Oh, I know. Add some hot water to the remaining soup and serve it. Both your husband and the shareholder are rich, so they'll instantly know. Just shut up. All right, it looks good. Ah, the aquapaza, the wine. Riley's sickeningly unsightly deception continued on for more than I care to admit. She's probably gonna order more aquapaza and wine and pretend the whole thing never happened, but will it work out that way? The moment they find out it's a lie, they'll feel no pity, only shame and hatred. Unforgivable. Troublebusters.
Delivery substitute jack of all trades, Thomas here.
Ah, yes. Thank you for your hard work. Well then, what I asked for. What? Why are you here?
I asked Miss Helen to reserve this room for me, see? Good evening, ma'am. Shall I put your order on the table? Oh, never mind, bro. You can take that back with you. What? Sir, a cancellation? I cannot. Keep the change, buddy. Consider this a token of my thanks. Enjoy the meal, buddy. Seriously, sir? It's been so long since someone's done this for me. I'm only sorry it's come to this. Hell yeah! I got some food and I got a huge tip. Oh, la la la. It looks like things have begun before we came. Quite different from what I've heard. Quite the opposite, actually, President Burgess. What on earth does all this mean? I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Baldwin. I will promptly review the facts. Okay, son, I'll wait. Thank you so much. I've known you for a long time, too. Depending on your attitude and responses tonight, I might be parting with you for the rest of my life, understand? Riley, explain yourself. What are you doing here?
No, Adam, listen. I came to stop Helen. How should I say this? You should stop lying, Riley. When you order a meal, the hotel staff remembers the face of the person they received the order from, right? That's so obvious. Then I think the people at the hotel will tell the truth since there's no benefit to being complicit to your lies.
Please wait while I ask the front desk.
Wait.
What now? It's Helen's fault, right? What are you so anxious about?
See, Helen and I are best friends is why.
Why would she, your best friend, harass you as such, ma'am?
That's because Helen isn't rich herself.
Eh?
I'm sure that's because she has reserved a room here. She could be forgiven for doing something like this. She gave in to the temptation. But she doesn't mean any harm. Please, on my love and loyalty to my husband, Adam Bergs. Can you find it in your heart to forgive Helen, please? Hello? That's all wrong. You be quiet, Helen Thompson. If you lie here, there will be no point in letting me cover for you. You're the one who's lying, you know? I understand you, Helen. I'll protect you, so for now, just listen to me, okay? What is with this bitch?
And now, you say that it was, Helen who ate 2 servings of room service. Correct me if I'm wrong, though.
That's exactly it, sir.
Well, let me ask you this. Who does that big accessory on the table belong to?
Which one, sir?
No, you can see it clearly.
That would be... Indeed. It's hard to believe, but it belongs to Helen.
What are you on about? No matter how you look at it, it's a man's thing.
But on the other hand, you see, Helen's likes that kind of thing.
There ain't no way.
No, I understand that you don't want to admit it, Helen. Understand that we can't help what's already been done. Can you tell yourself that instead? I'll back you up as much as I can. You'll continue to live in this community, right? It's also about your son, is it not? If you lose my temper here, it's over. No one will protect you, so yeah? Come on, admit your guilt.
Was it also Helen who was able to devour enough food for 2 people?
No, that's Mrs. Berg's That would be the man that Helen is currently dating. You're hiding under the bed. We know you're there, buddy. A lie begets a lie, and the situation is unbelievable. Riley seems to want to put all the blame on me or frickin' die trying.
Sorry, but I'll check on you later. Yes, sir. Let me get this straight.
It was Helen who brought the man here and ate our dinner with him, is it?
Please don't blame her. It's not like she had any bad intentions. It was just an impulse. Right, Helen? An impulse!
I'm not asking you. I'm asking Helen.
The hell? Why can't you believe your own wife's words?
Ma'am, how on earth did you get in here? Only me, President Burgess, and Helen, who made the reservation, are the individuals who know the business meeting venue is to be here, at Trouble Teaser Hotel, room 712. And yet here you are. Why are you here? Who did you hear that from?
That's... Riley will say she heard it from me anyway, gentlemen. Truly so. After you've exhausted your desires, you became overcome with regret and called me, didn't you? No, you called me, Riley. Look, see? Who would care about such trivial things?
No, everyone should care. The fact you're here is because Miss Helen called aside. But if it was you who called, I'd begin to wonder why you came at such a convenient time.
I was simply confused by the whole situation. As you can probably tell, I called Helen because I had some business with her.
What kind of business was it?
I'd not remember. Right now, I'm so preoccupied with getting the situation under control. Oh, and for Helen's sake, of course. It's a waste of time listening to her stories, gentlemen. Let's ask the receptionist who Riley came into the hotel with.
I suppose we could.
No! Why not? When Helen called me and told me to come here, the receptionist mistakenly mistook me for her for some reason. A human being's memory is always so unreliable. Isn't it important to have the testimony of someone who you can trust?
What you say lacks credibility.
Generally speaking, Adam. Who would you believe, the single mother or the wife of a business president? What? I just want to talk in general terms, and that's what I'm doing. General terms. No, you're not speaking in general terms. That's prejudice. If the school budget for lunches runs out, families who don't have money are suspected. It's the same principles. Don't treat the general public as lowlifes. I'm still feeding my son with all responsibility and pride in the world.
All right now. It's time to make it clear who is responsible. Yes, sir. Terribly sorry. In any case, President Burgess, you were in charge of crisis management in your personal life, and it's your fault you failed this time. I agree fully, Mr. Baldwin. The actual culprit of this whole fiasco is either your wife or Miss Helen here. Let me make this clear. Your destiny also hangs with one or the other, sir. Yes, sir. If you don't solve this problem quickly, I'm going to keep coming up with more and more, unbusinesslike things. Well, please entertain me at least. What you can do now, President Burgess, is to make me enjoy this transaction as much as possible, while making the wounds as small as possible. Understand, President? I have little understanding of what is going on myself, so I can only apologize, sir. What are you blabbering about, President? You must be decisive! Things will decide themselves instead, you see.
If the argument continues on like this, your husband's position will only get worse. I really wanted Riley to tell everyone present the truth, but that's my damn line. As you can see, you will not tell it. I now believe we have no other choice but to rely on security camera footage as objective evidence. If I could do that, I would have done so too. There were no cameras at the reception around the hotel or at the hallways, were there? There was in the elevators, Riley. What? President Bergs, let's talk to the staff of the hotel and ask them to show you the footage. I don't think there's any evidence objective beyond that.
I agree. I will contact the front desk immediately.
What? Let's just stop doing that.
Huh? Why? You're not the culprit, right? Helen is, right?
That would be... I think this is your last chance. To lower your guilty points, that is. Only save us the trouble of checking the footage.
How about it? Is it you? How about it?
I can't anymore. Riley, who showed unseemly tenacity up until her husband's interrogation, finally gave in. She confessed that the people who ate the food was herself and Seth, whom she was having an affair with. Naturally. President Bergs became as furious as a roaring forest fire and declared divorce on the spot, saying that he would demand alimony from both parties. And after that, the divorce was finalized. In addition, the $20,000 in alimony, $3,000 in hotel expenses, and another $17,000 spent on the man whom she had an affair with, and her ex-husband's company demanded $160,000 in compensation for offending the largest shareholders and causing significant damage, and was forced to be indebted to a total of $200,000. As a result, Riley lost her home, her husband, and her son, and her lover ran away. By the way, Seth himself faced a triple judgment with a divorce, dismissal from his job, and demands for alimony striking him across the face. The only thing left in her name was debt. Her parents disowned her for her treason, and I have no idea where she is now or what she's doing. On the other hand, I'm now living in a world without Riley Bergs, and I'm enjoying and peacefully spending time with my son without feeling any stress thanks to the much-needed absence of an unpleasant mother. Troublebusters. It's your turn to pay today, isn't it? Come quickly and pay for everything, yeah? Well, no, my turn was yesterday, ma'am. Who would have thought I would have a post in the PTA this year? Irene, darling, thanks for doing me this favor. Don't worry about it, dear. Your father-in-law's in the hospital. It must be hard for you. Allow me to treat you to some sushi sometime. What? You don't need to bother. If you don't let me thank you, I won't be satisfied. How about Tiger Cat Castle at 11 o'clock on Saturday? Isn't that the super high-end sushi restaurant? It's decided then. Ah, Miss Helen. Still dressing in such fashionable clothes, I see. Huh? Normally, once a woman becomes a mom, they'd switch to a softer style. That's right. I was wondering if we go to the sushi with you. What? What? Got some problems, eh? Haven't you anything to thank me for? This is bad. My name is Helen. This woman is Miss Mary-anne, a PTA board member. She served as a PTA board member for many years and is what you would call a boss mama. But for some reason, I seem to be the one within her sights. Maybe next time, ma'am.
Oh, Miss Helen, looking so stylish as always.
What? Chairman Jenner, sir, let's go. Shit. Hello, Helen Thompson. What are you doing? It's already late. Huh? It's your turn to pay today, isn't it? Come quickly and pay for everything, yeah? What are you talking about, ma'am? Today I called 20 people who usually take care of you, and you'd better come quickly and pay for everyone as thanks. 20 people? Of course, everyone's doing their best to support you, Helen, so it's normal to treat everyone with gratitude. Well, ma'am, no, I won't go. Yeah? I don't know what you mean, dear. You said you were going out for a treat, didn't you? Well, no, my turn was yesterday, ma'am. That can't be true, can it? Because I was listening carefully. It's true, that day I said Saturday, but Miss Irene told me of a previous engagement and we moved the dinner a day earlier. Earlier? Yes, and above all, on weekdays we can have a leisurely meal as adults. And also that same restaurant. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Huh? Well, no matter, you're obligated to pay anyway, so come quickly, eh? Ma'am, as I said, if you don't come soon, we'll eat and drink even more. If you don't come at all, we'll have to put it on credit. You shouldn't be able to do... It's always like this. Marianne always makes decisions based on her own convenience without listening to what others have to say. It's so persistent. She seriously intends to make me pay. Ever since I got involved with this bitch, I've always been nervous, and I'm starting to feel ashamed for myself for that. I can't keep feeling like this anymore. Hello, Helen Thompson speaking. I have something to discuss with you. She kept on doing things without my permission, and I reached the limit of my patience. Unforgivable. Troublebusters initiate. Is he back already? Welcome home. You damn bitch, why didn't you come? You don't even answer my calls. What are you thinking? Huh? Give me my money back for today. No, I said I wasn't going to pay, didn't I? More to the point, what time do you think it is? Isn't it insane that someone would barge in at such a time without any notice?
Insane my ass, Mrs. Thompson. $300 for sushi is quite a lot of money.
That's right. We'll happily leave you be as long as we get our money back. I'll also forgive you for canceling so suddenly.
We won't go home today until you promise us a refund.
No. Hold on a moment. I don't know what it is you're expecting of me, but I haven't done anything insane. Whatsoever, sir. You invited us all to sushi to thank those who help you out. And then you didn't show up at the last minute telling us to pay the bill ourselves now, didn't you? No, I did not do that. As a matter of fact, I believe it's your wife that did their thing as always, and has little common sense.
What do you mean? Mary-anne, did you lie to me?
I'm not lying. Don't trust this bitch. After all, she's the kind of woman who would flirt with the PTA president, you know. All that comes out of her mouth is lies. Just because someone told her she looked nice made her get all cocky and shit. I wonder, could you get along too well with Chairman Jenner, Helen? That's not true, Miss Mary-anne. Doesn't look like you're very disciplined, which is a shame. Take it easy now. If anyone amongst the mothers has eyes for Chairman Jenner, it's you, Mary-anne. What? What do you think you're talking about? You know I wouldn't do that, right? I know everything, ma'am. You often send a DM to the chairman and invite him out to dinner, do you not?
Mrs. Thompson, slow down. If this is true, this will come to divorce.
Oh my word, are you seriously going to believe what she's saying? How long do you think we've been married, honey?
No, I don't believe her completely. But don't you think it's weird to claim something like this when there's nothing to prove it?
What? More to the point, though, how would you know all that were true? If you claim that you aren't very close with Chairman Jenner, you wouldn't know that, eh? Just because you don't want to pay for tonight, you better not just blurt things out like that and walk away, eh? But I'm not walking away, ma'am. If you think so, show me the evidence. There is evidence, ma'am. What? Chairman Jenner is so young and handsome, and his president immediately gave him his stamp of approval. His wife is such a lucky woman because he's a true leader. I've seen his wife before, but she isn't that great of a woman in general. Wait, really? Maybe I should aim to become her replacement. I think you would really be able to do it, Miss Mary-anne.
What the hell is this?
No, honey, this isn't. There's more to come. What? My husband is so ordinary at everything, and it doesn't really stimulate me. His looks are ordinary, his height is ordinary, and his salary is ordinary. I used to treat him like he was just a personal ATM, but he'll retire after 15 more years, so he's nothing more than dead weight. You are also older than him, too. I was thinking of divorcing him after we received his severance pay. Should I seriously try seducing the chairman? You go, girl. As a woman of good stature, I can easily seduce a man like he. I should then get an instant divorce, huh?
Oh, my apologies, Princess, for making ordinary money. Not to mention, I'm one of the few people in my age group to receive great money. More importantly, though, seduce a chairman, you say?
This is just a simple joke. You also say something about wanting to be together with a younger woman at a drinking party or something, right? You say that a lot when you watch TV, too. It'd be great if I could date an actress like that. It's the same thing.
Really?
Really, I'm not thinking about actually doing it, so don't make such a scary face, hey?
But you were so excited to treat me like a personal ATM, and you were thinking of divorce after I got my severance pay. And you even went so far as to say you'd divorce me if things went well with Chairman.
No, that's... are we done here? Hell no, we're not. Why would you frickin' record such a conversation? So sneaky. Sneaky? If you were talking that loudly, everyone could have heard you, ma'am. And it just happened to be recorded. Happened to be recorded, my ass! Could you please talk about this after you return home? It's just annoying for me if strangers talk about it in my house.
Oh, I suppose you're right. Excuse me, Mrs. Thompson.
I think you know who is lying exactly. Do I still have any obligation to pay?
Well...
Just frickin' change the subject, why don't you? If you won't pay, who will? We're all adults. We could all just pay for whatever we ate. That cannot happen. Listen, everyone came tonight because they thought you were going to pay for everyone, as it should damn well be. You don't often get to eat such high-quality sushi, so you are responsible for paying the money back. In the first place, I don't understand why you'd think I'd pay it all.
Excuse me. You invited everyone and suddenly canceled your own participation, correct?
In the first place, I never did invite Miss Mary-anne or anyone else, sir. The only person I did invite was a mother named Irene Hernandez. It doesn't matter if you believe me or not. She can vouch for that if you just ask her.
You said you were invited, Mary-anne. You said she'd invited you out and suddenly canceled and didn't pay anything.
Maybe I phrased things wrong. I do not understand. You don't understand, eh? That's my damn line. Huh? I noticed this. If I put up with it, you're causing trouble to a lot of other people. I don't understand. However, my father-in-law goes to rehab every day, you see, so it's hard for me to make time for such things as much as I want. Miss Irene knows this, which is why she helped me. Even though being the class parents president is very tough, she took my place without any complaint whatsoever. And this is why I decided to thank her specifically.
I see.
Also, if anyone recommends me to be the class parents president, it was probably you, Mary-anne. So what? You lied, saying that I wanted to take on the position. Why are you so hostile towards me and only me? Honestly, I really cannot understand why. I don't remember doing anything rash. There's just something about you. You always wear flashy makeup and dress up in strange clothes. I don't do any of that, ma'am. I don't like people who aren't disciplined and don't comprehend atmospheres, you see. I don't dress particularly flashy, nor am I concerned about how other men look at me. I've always had a rather flashy face, so I always try to keep my makeup very lightweight and minimal. If I make it any thinner than this, might as well not put on any at all. You're so good at making excuses. Just the other damn day, see? Chairman Jenner said you were looking nice, as always, and you look like you felt good about yourself. I was not looking like that. And the chairman is also... When I say someone looks flashy, they look frickin' flashy. Period. Go outside looking plainer, for Christ's sake.
Since she's still young, let her be a little flashy if she wants to. Seems to me like you're jealous.
Excuse me?
The point you want to make is that you just don't like young, attractive girls. Rubbish.
It's not what I mean. I'm talking about TPO and I wear what I wear with that in mind, always, ma'am. I used to work in the apparel industry, so I believe I have some common sense when it comes to public fashion. I don't care anymore. Just give me $6,000.
Huh? $6,000? You ate a $300 course tonight. How in the world do you calculate it to be $6,000?
The total amount for everyone, 20 people, is $6,000, honey. So you really expected me to treat you to that insane amount? I'm not a millionaire, ma'am. You always wear expensive-looking clothes, so you can afford that, right? Expensive-looking clothes. I only purchased them at a discounted price at the store where I used to work, Marianne. I don't care about that. Just give me the money. Even we can't even afford $6,000.
Wait a minute. Why do we have to pay $6,000 now?
No, it's just, listen. Everyone says that because I told everyone that Helen would treat us all to some high-quality sushi. I'm responsible for paying. If you order a sushi course that costs $300 with an intention of having someone else pay for it, and then ask everyone to pay for it, you'll lose face, ma'am. It's your fault for not telling me about changing the date in the first place, you know. I thought you would only be late, but you never showed up at all, and you answered your phone. Isn't that obvious? I refused to invite you and offered the next occasion instead. What the hell? I did not hear that! I said it properly, but more importantly, it's very strange that you tried to come even though it wasn't exactly decided yet. You cannot expect me to inform you about changing the date and time because I never planned to go with you. Since I didn't hear shit, it's the same as if you didn't say anything at all. Even so, wouldn't it be straight up ridiculous to invite 20 people to come without my permission? I only invited the people who take care of you every so often. I would do all the inviting myself, and while you claim they help me every so often, it's just a matter of taking care of each other, you understand? Wouldn't it be better if those who can do what they can do to cover for someone who can't, ad infinitum? You're seriously good at making excuses. When I tried to put it on your credit, they told me it wasn't possible, and it was so messy afterwards. Of course, I rarely go there anyway. Back to the topic at hand, I truly have no intention of paying for you and the others. So could you please just go home? My husband will be home soon as well. That's a problem for us.
What are you gonna do, eh? And by the way, how did you pay for tonight?
The people who had money at the time split the bill, and the remainder was covered by someone who went down to withdraw from the ATM.
The hell are you doing? This is ridiculous! I was completely convinced everyone had paid $300, and we came here to ask Mrs. Thompson to give us your share back. Ma'am, I'm truly sorry.
Oh, Mr. Turner, I'm glad you understand.
Helen, dear, I'm sorry, but can you get me some water? I drank a little too much tonight.
Chairman Turner? What are you doing here? Clifford, dear, welcome home.
Wait, is that you, Marianne? What are you doing here?
Welcome home? So that's the kind of relationship you guys have after all. From what I saw, it seems like her husband isn't at home, so she was secretly seeing him in the middle of the night. So if he ran into us, she'd be in trouble, and that's why she was trying to get rid of us quickly, eh? That's wrong. See, now you understand. You can't trust anything this woman says. What? Welcome back, honey. What's going on? My husband Frederick and Clifford are cousins, you see. Clifford can compliment me so nonchalantly because he often visits us like this.
Nonchalantly? Dear lady, I mean every word when I say nice things. But back to my question, why is Marianne here tonight with George?
Well, we talked about it today, see? The sushi restaurant fiasco? They're here because of that, it seems. Hey, did you go out of your way to talk to Chairman Jenner? We'd be in trouble if it was put on my credit after all. Clifford here is good friends with the manager of that store, you see. That's why I had Clifford call him and tell them to refuse credit tonight. What the hell? Why didn't you say so sooner? I tried to tell you that a good friend of Chairman Jenner owns that sushi restaurant, but you hung up on me, telling me to hurry up and get the hell over there. I also hear that Marianne is persistently contacting you, Clifford. Could you show me the contents of your wife's DMs, Mr. Turner?
No, ma'am. We will go home tonight and have a thorough discussion.
What the hell? In the first place, it's your fault because you're all about work and don't see me as a woman anymore, right? Don't make it seem like I'm the only one at fault, eh?
On the offensive now, are we? There's no way a husband can look at his wife as a woman if she treats him like her personal ATM. We're going.
Wait a minute. Helen, dear, please say something. Divorce will ruin me. Please help me.
What the hell was even that?
Not important. What happened afterwards was that Mr. Turner divorced Mary-anne. Word spread quickly through the grapevine, and she was subsequently removed from the PTA board. Seems like you had a bit of a tough time, Helen, honey. If I hadn't changed the date, you wouldn't have had to cope with that nightmare. Nonsense, Irene. Just thinking about how I might have actually been forced to pay if you hadn't moved the date. Oh, there's Miss Melanie. That's right. Since Mary-anne left, the interaction between all the parents has deepened very much. There were some people who apologized for what happened so far, and it looks like things will be much brighter from now on. Troublebusters. And now that the morning is over, strangers like you can never frickin' contact me directly again.
What?
We're severing ties. I'll submit a notification of termination of a family relationship. Hey, what's the meaning of this?
Wouldn't you like to know? My name is Alan. When I was in high school, I tragically lost my parents, and I've been living with my older brother Darren for a while. Darren also got married later on and lived a happy life, but then he passed away due to illness. I was unable to accept the reality and was filled with so much sorrow. The day of the funeral... Hey, Miss Megan, what are you doing?
Just look at this. I'm so lucky that we have this expensive life insurance.
It's my brother's damn funeral, Miss Megan! Stop this!
This is the reality. You don't know anything at all, do you?
I was so frustrated and depressed that I couldn't do anything about her behavior. I realized that I was all alone, and I was living a life without much motivation for anything. And then, the 3rd anniversary of his death was held, and...
Finally, his 3rd anniversary. Oh, how tedious it all was. Everything should be over and done with now.
Could you please stop saying things like that? You're insane!
And now the morning is over. Strangers like you can never frickin' contact me directly again.
What?
We're severing ties. I'll submit a notification of termination of a family relationship.
This is still the 3rd anniversary. In the morning.
Darren's gone to a better place, and we don't need him anymore. We are now complete strangers. It's all over now.
What do you mean by we won't need him anymore? Miss Megan, have you already forgotten about my brother?
What the... And how long do you expect me to think about the person who's gone? Of course I'll forget him.
You need not say it that way.
Isn't it strange to pursue someone who doesn't even exist anymore? We can't sit around moping for years. We have to move forward.
But even though you were so close, after just 3 years...
My, look at you, all dispirited and melancholic. I now live a life of a celebrity. And it's the best. Insurance money is amazing. It's like I won the lottery.
What?
An overnight millionaire. Nothing can make anyone happier than that. I'm a very lucky girl.
I left the 3rd anniversary event without saying anything back to Megan and went home. Forget about that. Today's the day to open the mementos from Darren's life. I decided to do it after his 3rd anniversary after all. Hold up. Wait a second. Why is there a notebook? But just because my brother used it doesn't mean the notebook should be a memento. There's basically comic stuff written everywhere, right? Wait, what is this? A letter? I didn't realize that what I thought was a notebook was actually a letter addressed to me, and there was something utterly incredulous written down. I couldn't believe my eyes. God damn it! She's gonna pay that stupid bitch! I immediately checked, but as I'd expected, the recipient had changed from me to my sister-in-law. My saddened heart suddenly became outraged. How could she do such a thing? Unforgivable! Troublebusters, initiate!
Who is this?
This is Alan Thompson.
I thought I told you we were severed. Why the frick are you calling?
I contacted you because I have some business with you. It's about the insurance, you see.
What? The insurance? The hell? That insurance is expired now. About another insurance, maybe?
Wrong. This is about the insurance for which you received a shit ton of money.
Oh, is that so? It doesn't matter anymore. It's all over.
Are you sure about that? The beneficiary of that insurance should have been me.
Huh? What are you talking about? You sure I've gotten a screw loose since he passed on, eh, Alan?
Enough deceiving!
What is it now of all times? I'm the beneficiary of the insurance benefits have already ended. It's like you have your finger on the money now.
A letter from Darren himself appeared, you see.
Letter?
My brother had applied for life insurance long before he married you, and I was the beneficiary. You noticed this and changed the recipient to yourself without asking his permission.
Oh, we talked about that before he passed away. In this world, it's common sense that the wife receives the money, right? He didn't change the beneficiary information after marrying me.
I can't make you, A lying, cheating, unfaithful, adulterous be the beneficiary. It also instructs me that if the beneficiary was changed without his permission, I should file a disclaimer.
You don't know shit. First of all, that was over 3 years ago. The hell, Alan? Now? You seriously just want the insurance money?
It's not that simple. There's no point in deceiving me. You be quiet and listen.
I'm not deceiving you. In any case, it's annoying to hear such stories from the past. Don't call me again.
That frickin' bitch. She hung up the phone. Brain-dead coward. You will not escape from this. Just you wait, witch.
Hey, frickin' open up. I know you're in there.
At this ungodly hour? The hell do you want? Hold on now.
What the hell is this? What's the meaning of this?
Wouldn't you like to know? Because you are a scammer after all. I had been consulting an accomplished lawyer and was preparing to sue for insurance fraud. And now, Megan was panicking because of the documents she received from said lawyer.
Insurance, insurance, insurance. What do you want from me? I told you it's all over.
It's not all over, Megan. It's only the beginning. Don't make any misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? You're the one who's misunderstanding. Such a nuisance to be dragged into this.
You're at a disadvantage, aren't you? My brother had an insurance policy worth $800,000 and I was the beneficiary.
I'm telling you, the story's finished. Shut up already.
Before Darren passed away, the beneficiary of his insurance money was changed. In today's world, everything can be done online, and it's very convenient, though.
What? Really? Online is amazing, isn't it?
It's a fraud because you changed the beneficiary information without permission and received $800,000 in insurance money. $800,000! Have you any damn idea what Darren was thinking when he left his money?
I'm the wife, and the wife is supposed to be the beneficiary of the insurance. It's common knowledge. You've always been out of touch with common sense, after all.
That kind of common sense only applies to you, Megan. It is illegal to change the beneficiary on an insurance contract without permission.
Illegal? Come now, that's an exaggeration. There's no need to make a big deal out of it.
This is the reality, though. This is your favorite reality.
Shut the frick up. You shouldn't care about me. You're a complete stranger and have nothing to do with me.
I agree. You have submitted a notification of termination of family relationship after all. So let's get back to the topic of fraud.
I'm telling you, it's not a scam. This is what is called defamation, Alan. As for how much I'd get if I sued you...
What?
You see, Alan, the subject of insurance came up when we was in the hospital. And he was worried about it too, so I just did as he said. It was not my intention.
Do you think someone who did that would write a letter like that? What's more, the letter was written long before the date the recipient was changed.
What? Oh, that's...
Enough bullshit! How far do you have to lie to be satisfied? There is only one truth.
I'm sorry. Because he was going to leave nothing to me. I just...
There's no way he'd leave anything behind for you anyway. You had been having affairs left, right, and center before you even married him. And it was still going on after you tied the knot.
Huh?
My brother knew that you were cheating on him.
What a stupid man. Wonder how much he was in love with me, knowing that I was cheating on him, and yet he was trying so hard.
You better shut up!
I'm sorry.
I would like a full refund of the $800,000. That's the last thing you can do for Darren.
What? Are you asking me to refund all the insurance money? Isn't it weird to give back what I rightfully received?
Darren's will specifies that if the beneficiary was changed by whomever without permission, he wants them sued and defeated. This is to ensure that the money does not end up in the hands of the person you are having an affair with.
Sue?
Yes! You will have to pay for your crimes through the law.
Through the law? And don't tell me I'll be arrested?
Obviously, that's Darren's dying wish. Retribution unto you for your betrayal.
But even if you say so, I've already spent $200,000. $800,000 is...
What? What do you mean you've used $200,000? So much money!
Well, that's... You see, a lot of things were going on, and...
Don't tell me you gave it to your damn frickin' sweetheart!
About that,
You be clear!
Yes, sir. He asked for a car, and...
What? You goddamn... You paid tribute to your cheating lover? But $200,000 just for a single car is outrageous!
But what if he told me he wanted a foreign car? He used $180,000. The rest would be used to travel overseas.
Oh my frickin' god! Unforgivable!
That's why I don't have $800,000 anymore. There's nothing I can do about it, so don't say impossible things.
That was the moment when Megan answered the phone when she received a call from her lover.
It's me, honey. It's me!
I'm busy right now. Can't this wait?
Oh, hold on. I also have something urgent to do.
Something urgent? Hurry up then and spill it.
I got in a little accident and the victim's pretty freaking pissed. They look like crazy bastards. They said he was the boss of some gang.
The hell are you doing? That's more than freaking dangerous, Cliff.
When I told them I was gonna call the police, they got furious and told me not to do that shit. And he said if I pay him $100,000 right away, they would settle the matter quietly.
$100,000? That amount being ripped off?
I understand that. But if I don't pay, I'll be taken away by the gang.
Call the damn police. If the police come, it won't matter so much, so it's okay.
If you do that, I will lose your life as I know it.
So what do we do?
You have insurance money, right? Give me the $100,000.
What?
You want to marry me, right? If you don't pay this, we won't be able to get married. Is it okay for you?
About the insurance money, due to various reasons, I have to give it back, so I can't use it. We have to sell the car and make money for the $200,000 we spent.
Huh? What the hell? When you say sell the car, do you mean my car?
Why, of course.
Unfortunately, it was scrapped due to the accident.
What? No way.
Such a freaking useless woman.
Cliff, stop. What do you mean?
It's over now. Game over.
Huh? What game?
I mean that you've lost the game, Megan. The moment you lost your money. Too bad for you. Should have put in more money in the insurance fund, eh?
You deceived me?
Your money was really the only attractive thing about you, sweetheart.
You goddamn bastard! Give me back my money! Pay the frick up, eh?
That's what you get for messing with me. No one in their right mind would even look at you, let alone be with you.
You goddamn slime bag! I'll file a complaint to the police!
See ya, bitch!
What the frick, you cocky little insect! I'll absolutely sue you!
I'm sorry for your loss. Now you can't get the money on the car back. Well then, what will you do with the missing $200,000, eh?
I'll get the damn car back, because the story must be a lie.
I think you're 100% lying. But will you find it?
That's right, I'll get it back no matter what.
By the way, in whose name was the car bought?
I don't know about that, I just transferred the money.
Sorry for your double loss.
Huh?
If you haven't done the formalities, it's in that other prick's name. That means you're stealing it rather than getting it back.
What? I can't get it back?
Because if it's in the dick's name, it's his own property.
Oh my god. What should I do?
You were only punished because you did something wrong.
You've got to be kidding me.
Now, what to do, eh? $200,000 less is out of the question. Sorry for your triple loss.
Wait, even I have asked my parents. They don't do anything close to $200,000.
So, shall I file a complaint instead?
Arrested? No, please. Not that. Hey, I'll pay you back. Promise. Can't you wait for me, though?
Align your ears and hear me. Give it back to me now.
Please, I'll definitely give it back. I won't run away, I promise. Everything I've done up until now has been my fault. I'm sorry.
It's too late now. Forgiveness long overdue.
I'll do anything. I'll be your own little complacent yes man, please.
Say what you want. I will never trust you.
Well, I'll come clean your home every day until you trust me. There's no point in saying no because I'm definitely coming.
Nuisance! The biggest nuisance in the world. And I declare a complete ban of nuisances.
Please, at least make it in increments, please. It was all my fault. I'm so sorry. It doesn't matter what I say, but I will reflect. Repent, I say. Please. You need not forgive me. Please let me repay you in increments.
Hell no! I will not forgive you.
Please, this is my lifelong wish now.
Still, I didn't forgive the bitch. However, she did persuade her parents to allow her to borrow an additional $100,000 and refunded me $700,000. Since I had no choice, I decided to split the remaining $100,000. I made her write a memorandum to me and my parents that she would repay her loans every month, and she agreed. It seems that she returned to her parents' house to repay the debt, where a life of hell awaited her. I donated the money I got back to orphanages. The money that my brother left me, I had to fight to get back, so I can't spend it myself. I'm sure he's happy in heaven. And now I'm getting married and feeling very happy in my new life. All hail, Troublebusters! And cheers to family!